And welcome to the program. The hashtag is NewsGang at Citizen TV Kenya, and the SMS line is 22422. We are a different bench tonight, and we'll be talking about that in a moment. But first, the President's third State of the Nation address today. Ambitious in many respects. Jay, your thoughts?
Thank you, Yvonne. I think I'd want to first say that I like the belief that President William Ruto has in this country, in himself, and probably the people he works around with, because this is very ambitious. And I once read a book called The Burdens, and in that book it says too much ambition might break a man. Fortunately, I want to look at it from where he's taking it and retrace the steps back to what we had, the Vision 2030. If you look at Vision 2030, it had about 4 key pillars that looked at the economy, looked at the social issues, looked at the political and governance issues around this country. And basically, it was to make Kenya, one, a higher income nation, make people live a quality life, have a very democratic and accountable structure in governance. And this has not been achieved. And here we are aiming to become a first world country. Suffice to say that the reality of all these plans as stated by President William Ruto are not what the common person would really want their government of the day to do for them. And therefore, there's a huge gap between the vision of the president and the reality or what the people want at this point. It would be important to look at some of the things that he's looking at. Look at food security, doing in excess of 50 mega dams, over 1,000 water ponds. Look at energy, generating 10,000 megawatts. Yeah. Look at infrastructure, about 2,000 kilometers of road, and the amount of money that is going to take. I believe the way Vision 2030 was structured could have been the ideal way of going through this, where the vision bearers are spread across the country, and the men and women that have looked through, and the process has ownership. Because the other thing that Vision 2030 did, which I think the president in his vision may not be doing, is that Vision 2030 looked at the reality that there would be changes in government and government structures. And therefore, they did not lump everything into a short span of time, trying to achieve what the president says he really wants to achieve. So there is need to relook at this, evaluate it, and see whether it is feasible. Because looking at the presentation he did, looking at the numbers in terms of financial implication and the structure in which he wants to achieve this, it might present a very good picture, but achieving it probably would be something that might not be so. I don't know, Sam, what you think about this, but for me, that would be my assessment of this.